How are you? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. My hair is wet. Don't look at it and think, oh my god, why is it greasy on top? It's not. I just showered like an hour ago. A little bit longer. But I've still got like wet strings of hair. And the other half is like frizzy. So it's really good. It's exactly what I wanted, actually. This is how I like my hair to look. I start my every single stream like this because I'm smart and I only shower like right before stream every time. Oh my god. Raven, let's go. Hold on, let me get my Sims music on in the background. Hello! Brains wasn't working for me, I'm sorry. Okay. We have some Sims music. I hope that is good. Anyway, hello friends. I want to warn you ahead of time. I am feeling stressed today. So if you're like, what's wrong with you? That's why. Anyway, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. Hold on, Raven. You have 3 now. Nice. Nice. It snowed here this morning. Disgusting. It wasn't like the snow where it like stays on the ground. It's the snow where it like lands on the ground and turns into snot puddles. It's just cold. Gross. Stop, it's March. Give me sun. I know we're not gonna get any sun like now, but you know, a girl can dream. Just came home and I'm freezing. It's so cold. I had the window open before because it's so warm in here because I did the dishes and I had to stop doing the dishes because I was like, I'm gonna fall over because it's so hot. Because like our tap is really inconvenient. It's either cold or really hot. So like you can't put it in between, even though it has like a handle where that like, you know, moves like this. So technically you'd think, oh, like you can adjust it and its temperature. No, you can't do that with the sink in the kitchen. So you either burn your hands and with that heat up the entire room, or you do your dishes in cold water, which I don't think works as well. So unfortunately, every time I do the dishes, I'm in like a steam. Anyway, just reading the book and it's getting intense. Oh my god. Fun. It's my birthday tomorrow? Oh my god. That's so exciting. I'm streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow we're trying out study streams for the first time, like co-working streams, because I've been watching a lot of them and they're so fun. Anyway, look at what I set up for it. Isn't it so nice? We have a timer and we have this and they came together, but you know, I don't know how to use this properly just yet, but I'm trying it. And then this, hold on, let me show you. If you put task, you can put 1 task at a time. Start stream. Right? And then you do done. And then it checks it off. And it's good. And it's like see-through, so if, you know, it's fine. And I'll just shut up when everyone's working and then we can have breaks and play games in between. I thought it would be fun. I've been watching a lot of it. This is what I watched for like 4 hours today because I had to write something for school. But yeah, it was fun. So I will do that. What time will the stream be? I think just normal time, probably 7, because the thing is I have class in the morning and trains and transport right now, not very good. It's a problem. The Netherlands is being a problem. Marit would know because I'm pretty sure that this morning she tried to leave the house and then she couldn't because there was nothing. So that's helpful. Anyway, I don't know how I don't know what time I'll be home tomorrow because my class technically ends at 1, possibly 12 because usually we finish a bit early. But on last week, Thursday, I came home at 5. So I don't think I can plan a stream earlier in the day. I'd like the like working streams to be in the afternoon instead of at night, but like I don't mind. I like them at night because Heather was saying as well, they're kind of nice to have them at night because more people are awake and alive at nighttime because so many of you weirdos are American and like Canadian, but you know, I thought it would be fun. And then, like, it works quite well to have it at nighttime because it's cozy. And I can just read if I don't have any schoolwork left. So, it's fun. Dog got sick on the bed. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. At least I'm ashamed of being an American. Yay! Oh, my game. My Sims game is being weirdly laggy and I don't know what it is. And I'm worried it's because of crowd control. Because I have crowd control installed at the moment. But I don't think it's updated. And also it's not in use, so I don't think it should be a problem. But okay, it seems to not be too laggy right now. So it may be fine. Anyway, if it lags a lot, then that's a problem. Hold on. I loaded into the lot, but I didn't mean to do that. We're meant to build today. Anyway, we're gonna build. I have like a really big house planned for my Sims. It's gonna be beautiful. The problem is they're not rich yet. So I don't actually know when they'll be able to live in this house. And also she currently lives alone. And she does not need a house this big. So we can wait and make some money as a scientist and then we'll be able to move into the house later. But it's fine. Anyway, I'm excited to build. I was gonna build today and then I was like, no, patience. You wait for stream. You have to wait because otherwise I'm gonna ruin all my inspiration while it's not even stream time. And then when it's stream time, I'm gonna be like, I'm bored of building now. But let me show you what I made so far. Hold on. Games. Are you here? Okay. Oh. Why does it do that? Sometimes when I click S, it switches scenes. I don't know if that's like a thing that's just part of OBS, but it's really not helpful. Anyway, here is the Sims house at the moment. Like I said, it's really big and expensive for one Sim. It's not ideal, but I do think it's cute. So that's important. Anyway, we have the only thing I've done so far is I've kind of made a study. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it though. I just like the color scheme in here because it's like green and orange. I don't know. It's like browns. It's just, I think it looks really cozy. And then this Strangerville rug is so nice. And this one too. I put it there just to save it. It's not actually gonna be there, but also Strangerville has such nice stuff. Look at this door. Wow. Let me turn on move objects. Move objects. Is it on? I don't think so. Move objects. The way I type move objects wrong every single time. The first time I type it, it's always like move O objects. And then it's like, no. I don't know what to do with this. But like, it's not my fault. I'm just not very good at typing. Oops. Anyway, this is what we're dealing with. I have a lot of hallway. The upstairs, it also has a lot of hallway. Oh, a questionably shaped hallway, that is. Okay, so we're gonna do that instead. Cause, I don't really know about that one. I didn't think about that when I built it. So, that happens. We could keep it and make it, a feature. If I don't know what to do with it. Cause we could give every single room an ensuite bathroom. Which is a little bit unnecessary. And probably very expensive. Or we have interesting hallway shape. Also, Heather's not home yet. I don't know where she is. Probably at school, I don't know. She texted me 15 minutes ago, so she might be like, I'm on my way home. She did not tell me she's on her way home. But also, sometimes she doesn't, and then she's just like, hi, I'm almost here. Hi, Nell! Hello, everyone. Anyway, what have you been up to today? Also, this path, see how it doesn't match? I'm so angry. We have nothing that matches this perfectly. Oh, I'm so not happy about it. What was I doing again? bb.show hidden objects. I think there's nice rocks that come with the— oh, see, there's some Strangerville things. Look at all these. And like, I think the rocks come as well. Look! These sort automatically, because it's incredible, and I don't know why they don't normally do that, because it would be so much better if they did, but they don't. Oh, now I have all of this to deal with. You know what? That's fine. It's exactly what I wanted, actually. Wow! Incredible! Anyway, I hope you've been having a nice time. I was gonna check if there was, terrain paint, perhaps. Oh, that was, like, hidden somewhere, but I don't think so. This is so annoying. Do you think if I paint this over it? Oh, no, that's way too light. Okay, come on. It needs to be lighter, but now it's too light. It needs to be like a warmer. That's also not it. I don't know how to do this. I don't know why it doesn't match in the first place. Because if it just matched, that would be great. But look, this looks bad. Is it like that? No. You have to be able to make it match in some way, right? Like, that's also ugly. It needs to be lighter. I don't know how to do that. Because this is like, I guess, I don't know. It's too hard. I need one of these planks on the floor and then I'll just put them at the line, but I just don't think I can do that because I don't know how to get these. Unfortunately, unless I want to scroll through debug for unnecessary amounts of time and then just hope and pray that it shows up, but I don't actually know if it is in debug, so I do not think that that is worth my time. Let's see. Anyway, today I was— oh my god, do you want to know something extremely stressful that happened to me today? It was not even that bad. It was just, in the moment, it was not fun. Okay, so this sounds so dramatic. It really wasn't that big of a deal. But I spent like— hello, it is I. Hi, Kath. I was just about to tell the story of my stress today. Not all of it, just a part of it. Anyway, today I had to edit a short story. Okay, so I'm taking a storytelling course. I've been talking about this for like the past week because that's how long I've been taking it. Anyway, for that we have to write a short story. We write it in pairs. So my like duo partner wrote her part. So I was like, oh, I'll read it and then like edit the parts, like edit in some parts I think are needed and like edit in parts I think are missing. Blah, 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 all of the fun stuff. I like edited the whole thing. I added like at least 3, maybe even 5, like tiny little paragraphs. I like split up the whole thing into chapters that were all like a page or so long. Like all of it made so much more sense. I like edited some things to make sentences flow better because like obviously not everything was like perfect because it was just like a first draft. So it makes sense. Then I closed the file. We're doing this on Teams, by the way, because, you know, everything in my uni goes through Teams all the time. I closed the file. What does it say? Edited an hour ago. So I'm like, no, no, no. Please don't say that. What do you mean edited an hour ago? I edited this like 2 minutes ago. What are you talking about? So I'm stressing. I click on the file. It has a different title. It does not have chapters. There's pieces missing. It's suddenly half a page less long. So I'm like, oh no, all my work is gone. I found it on my laptop. My laptop was smart and made a copy of like, you know how like Word saves stuff that you haven't saved? So I found it again, but like, Jesus. My life flashed before my eyes. Also, Kath with the Discord role. Very nice. I'll give it to you if no one else is. If you could just go online on Discord for a second so that you show up at the top and I don't have to look for you. Hold on. There we go. Okay, Forest Friends. You are now also... Where is it? Bumblebee. Hee. Thank you. I think I can give it to myself, can you? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Oh my god, again? You can add it, I think. Oh, I already did, I'm sorry. Anyway. Fun stuff. These are so orange. Looking at them next to these rocks, they're so bright. They look good though. I like this. Your Discord mod? I don't think Kath is actually a mod though, because I think I just added her to the chat. I think she just has permissions for just that chat, because I think all Kath can see is mod chat and not mod announcements and stuff. So it's just because I didn't want to give Kath pressure to actually have to mod. I was like, I need your mod brain because you know things about people, but I need you to not feel like you have to actually do anything. Because you don't have to do that. You can just vibe. Let's read mods because I'm special. You're special, very special. Anyway. I thought it was useful because sometimes Kath would message me things private and be like, hey, you should probably ban this person. I was like, okay. So now she can go crazy and bully all the other mods with it. Back to offline mods, if people don't know, I'm just ignoring them. Valid. My Discord is constantly on Do Not Disturb. I promise, by the way, if you see that and you're like, oh, I should never message you. I don't do that because I don't want to be messaged. The only reason I do that is because I cannot stand getting Discord notifications when I'm in class. It's so embarrassing when my laptop starts making noises because sometimes my sound just happens to be on for some reason. And then if I take my laptop into class and then the noise starts beeping at me, I'm like, no, shut up. This is not what I wanted. You need to calm down because then everyone's like, what was that? What was that noise? Stop it. I banned someone in another chat because they were annoying and they deleted their entire account. Oh, wow, weak. So they just died and he left his wife with 6 kids. Sir, you can't do that. I'm sorry, I don't want to deal with this anymore. You go deal with the 6 kids. Jesus. Imagine having 6 kids. I'm sorry, but that is like my worst nightmare. That sounds horrifying. How do you do anything? How do you like sleep and eat and stuff? Literally, what the fuck? One ban appeal in someone's stream is just, all I said was I like your vibes, but what they didn't say was that they said it like 40 times in all caps. Oh. Nice. I've not had ban appeals that were weird, because I've only ever had one ban appeal, and that was one of Heather's sister's friends, who posted like one of those weird, like, go on this website and like do this, and like one of those weird like buy followers type messages. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was some kind of promo message. But they posted it as a joke, and I was like, what the fuck? Go away, because it was like this long. It was like a paragraph. So I was like, bye. So I banned them. And then they appealed and they were like, sorry, I'm just Robin's friend. I was trying to be funny. And I was like, okay. Fine, I guess. But like, what the fuck? Anyway, that was a strange moment. But like, I've not had any other ban appeals, so that's good. Anyway, ban stuff can be funny. I really enjoy, you know, when people like do streams and videos where they go through their ban appeals? Oh, it's so funny. It makes me laugh so hard. I love watching people, because you can see people's message history. And then they'll just be like, oh, like, they'll just be like, I didn't do anything. And then above that, you see a message where they're like, I don't know, like, you should jump out of a window. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't do anything? Or they're like, no, my cousin typed that. I didn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, it didn't. Your cousin didn't type it, you did. I really don't believe that all these people have family members that are trying to get them in trouble. Didn't do anything. School's 50 messages of pure hate. Literally. What are you doing? These people. I'm like, what do you... Did you think that we didn't have evidence? It's still there. It's one in such broken English the other day. It got progressively worse and literally made no sense, but it was so funny. See, sometimes when people don't speak very good English, I'm like, I don't know if the way you're speaking is confusing me in like a worrying way or confusing me in like a, oh, you just don't know how to speak English way. Also, thank you for the follow. That's very kind. But oh my god, why does it do that? Stop! It switches to my Switch game scene. Because that's the one that doesn't have a face thing on it. Because I take it off right after stream so that I can take screenshots of all the screenshot I took. But like, why does it do that? Because I don't have any shortcuts. OBS is stupid. This is the second time now. But like, sometimes people, do you have hotkeys? No, I've looked through them like 5 times. I've looked through all my settings. There is none. The only hotkeys I have are with like the number pad on my keyboard because I don't ever use it unless I'm trying to switch scenes. Because I have, oh, hold on, let me try if I, oh my god, I forgot about this scene. Help. Oh, I forgot that existed. I thought that would take me to the just chatting screen. Anyway. Because I have this, apparently. But see, now it's not taking me to 1. I'm so confused. It's doing it on purpose. See, now I click the same key and it doesn't take me anywhere. God knows. Need to use that more. I know, I forget it exists. It's because I have like a whole list of scenes and it's at the very bottom called Zoom. And like, I have to like scroll to find it. Oh god. Anyway, I should use it more because it's fun. Also, hi Luke. How are you? Pixel has a similar camera angle but also plays that 2-bit fart noise. It was viral on TikTok when she changed to it. Oh my god. Lovely. What flowers are in Strangerville? Because I know there's a lot of lavender and then just plain bushes and then these, which kind of look like these. But I don't really see anything else. It's just bushes. And then some like purple flowers? I don't know. I want this cactus though. Or that one. These are funny looking. They look more like a cactus from far away, but from here they just look like little fingers. Also, look how pretty this world is. If it wasn't for the fact that Strangerville is extremely creepy and weird, like you cannot just live here because it's a problem until you fix the problem. Like, this world is actually very nice. I'd love to just move my Sims into here, but then are they gonna be getting like viruses in them? Yes, so that's not worth it. Very annoying. Anyway. Let's see. Also, one of the like most strange things I've noticed on Twitch, which is something I've now seen it in other people's chats as well, but before that, like until like a week ago, I had only seen it in mine. So I was like, is there just something with me? How are these people coming here? Like every single stream. It was happening like all the time. People would come into my streams and then follow with the most horrendous usernames. I had someone whose username was like, I know where you live, and like, I'm in your basement. And I'm like, first of all, there is no basement. Second of all, what are you talking about? But they just follow so that like people will go to read them out, and then you'll be like, wait, hold on, I don't want to read that out, and then like get a reaction out of you. It doesn't work anymore. Because they don't show up on the screen anymore. So if your username's weird, you're being ignored. But like, I've seen this so many times in my own stream, because like I look at my own follows when they happen to be like, oh hi, but like sometimes you see things and I'm like, what was that? You get like people going around the mod system. I don't know how some of these usernames even exist, because some of them are like creepy and like sexual, and I'm like, I don't know how you got this username to not be a problem, because they're really inappropriate usually. That's kind of their whole thing, where like if you read them out, you're like, now what was that? But now I've seen them in other people's chats as well, being like racist and stuff, and I'm like, how are these people even getting their usernames to this? Anyway, yeah, now they ruined it for everyone else, so but now it just says like no name on the screen. I have seen a thing on it, 69 to the end of my username. I bet nobody has done this before. Oh my god. Anyway, I've seen like I've seen people on Twitter and stuff be like, oh, I wish that I could follow in peace, like follow in silence. I've seen people be like, oh yeah, I only follow after streamers go offline because I don't want them to say something. So I was like, oh, maybe it is good that like it's just all like I just say thanks, and then if you're chatting I'll say hi, but like otherwise I'll just be like, oh, thank you. And like it doesn't show up anymore, so you can just be there and exist in peace. But like most people enjoy the attention, I think, so I'm like, I feel kind of sad for them, but I'm not letting these people show up on my streams anymore. It's weird. You were not welcome. I wanted to put something here, but I don't remember what it is, so now I'm confused. Was it this? It doesn't look right. So, I don't know. Follower count, call out seem super 50-50. People either really want them or really don't. Yeah, exactly. I feel like usually if people are not chatting, the thing is, sometimes when people follow, you're like, oh, how are you? And like, blah, blah, blah. And like, some people just don't want to be spoken to, which is valid, obviously. Like, I get it. Sometimes you just want to hang out. So then it makes sense to be like, I just want to quietly exist. Please don't speak to me. So I get that point of it. What looks cozy? I always put this at the front of every single house, and I don't think it makes any sense at all, but I think it looks nice. We should furnish. I just don't know where to start. There's too many rooms, and like the kitchen has too many weird corners to the point where I don't know where to put anything. So I'm just gonna have to like put counters all around the room and then just hope that it's not too ugly. Can we do green counters? A lot of the time they're not even watching the stream, which is weird, but whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that fits. It's like a little close to the door, but we can scoot the door over. That's fine. These doors, by the way, they're really nice. I like them a lot. I don't know how I feel about the color of the doorknob, but we can ignore it for now. It might annoy me later, but we can ignore it for now. But like all of the doors have this like weird blue doorknob, and it kind of doesn't match with anything. But sure, I'll keep it, I guess. See, I feel like you could put a sink really nicely over there, but like, oh, it would center? Okay, no, that's actually perfect. If anywhere is a space for a sink in this kitchen, it's gonna be there. Hold on, let me raise this up. I lost my 9 key for some reason, even though it's not moved since the last time I touched it. Shink. See, that's fun. Imagine doing your dishes with this view. You know, it's not that nice, it's mostly rocks, but like, it's kind of fun. Looking out the window when you're doing the dishes is the best. Looks like a magic doorknob. It kind of does, doesn't it? Or like ice. There's something up with it. There's something up with Strangerville, to be honest. So like, fair enough. There's something going on with Strangerville. So it makes sense that the doorknobs are weird. By the way, the house that's normally on this lot, not good. It's so empty. There's nothing inside. Are the other houses also like that? I don't remember. I know that the one I bulldozed on this had like one piece of furniture in every room. Like there was nothing going on. And I'm like, why is it like this? And I know I've heard people talk about this because I've watched a lot of Lil Simsy stuff and she complains about Strangerville houses being empty all the time. But like, why? This house is large. That makes me think it's gonna be empty. Window in my kitchen, just give a view of the inside of my carport. I'd rather rocks at least. Yeah, fair. That's fair. I stare at a wall when I do the dishes, and it's a lot less fun than staring out of a window. Is this also creepy? See, again, it's so weird. It's empty here. The walls are completely bare. There's no rug. The light is not above the table. Even this would be better. I'm so confused. And then like, this is a really big bathroom for just a toilet and a sink. This hallway leads to nothingness. And it's dark. There's not even light in there. What the fuck is this kitchen? Did someone take the cabinets? Are these are the like counters, are they normally not there, or is it just gone? Did someone take them? Is my building complete? This makes me genuinely feel like I like did it wrong. Like, did I load into the lot and it lost items? Because where's the kitchen? Who took out the counters? I don't get it. This room is empty. Why? I don't understand this house. It's so weird. Also, the diagonal situation over here is very confusing. Ugh! Bad at designing houses and genuinely think I could do better. It looks like bad AI made it. I know! Sorry. Also, the disgust reaction was at the archway into the bathroom. The idea of an open bathroom isn't necessarily horrendous. I'm just unsure about this one. Because I feel like from the, like, bedroom door, you see the toilet, which feels like a really bad idea. And then from the bed, you see the bathtub. So you just have constant view of naked, which is weird. Why is this room empty? I don't understand. Okay. Is the other house also this empty? Such tall walls too. I know, it's horrible. It makes it look so cold and sad in there. Do we think Heather's home yet? Is Heather's gonna be home yet? Well, not yet, but like soon. Because there's packages here. Will you get packages? Thanks. I don't know if they arrived. I just know that my order did get delivered today, so. But I don't know if it's actually here or not. But we ordered some Just Dance arm straps and then like a galaxy light. Because we just felt like it. The problem was, right? This is where everything goes wrong. And I know that this is intentional by Amazon and similar online websites. But they'll be like, oh, if you spend 3 more, then you get free shipping. And I'm like, well, the shipping that I'm paying for is 4. So like, I may as well buy something else because I have to spend that much money anyway. So like, why not look for something? And then accidentally you buy something that's way more expensive than what you actually needed. And it's horrifying. And then you accidentally spend a bunch of money. I'm sorry, but the layout of these chairs. Why? Could you, if you wanted to put 4 chairs, you could have done it like this. Like, that's still weird. But like, why do it like that? Now these people have no space. And these people have half a table. It's all set really far away from each other. Social distancing, I know. Except these two. They get to sneeze in each other's food. Can you believe it's been like 3 years now since the start of the COVID pandemic? It's March. It all started in March of 2020. If you don't need a bathroom door for privacy, you need one to prevent shower steam from moving up all over the house. It's so true. So true. Fun story. When Heather and I, like 3 years ago, when COVID started, Heather was in the Netherlands and we were in a hotel somewhere in Amsterdam, because Heather was going to a university open day. So we were like, okay, well, we'll just hang out here, I guess. Then Heather got what she thought was the flu. We could have had COVID. I don't know. We were not doing well. That's all I know. But Heather went to the open day. We were sat in this hotel. The hotel's shower was behind like a frosted glass door that was just in the rest of the room. So we were like, what is happening here? The whole bathroom was just in the room, and then the toilet was in a separate room. But we were like, why is there no bathroom? It was a sink and then a glass door that was like mostly frosted that didn't go up all the way to the ceiling, so you just steamed up the room. So we were like, yeah, no, this is not great. It's not very helpful. And also the window either opened completely all the way open, which meant that the people who were like trimming the bushes outside could just stare directly into the room, or it didn't open at all. So I ended up, there was like a string that was like on the curtains that I ended up like attaching to something outside of the window so that the window could only open like this much, because it was being held by that string, because I refused to have people look into the room. It was weird. Watching Twitch on my iPad for the first time, my autocorrect is going crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, see, this is a more appropriate size for just 2 items. The kitchen again has been taken. Do they have like a kitchen stealer in Strangerville? Do I have to protect my counters? Because there's a cabinet, but you can stand under it. I don't get this house. Oh, there's a basement. Oh. It's just got some chaos. That's fine. Oh. Is this an interrogation room? What the fuck is going on? I don't get this. Whoever built these houses, I want to talk to you. Because what happened here? If you live in a house this big, why are the lights off? I should have done that earlier. If you live in a house this big and you buy 10 total pieces of furniture to fill it up, are you okay? Do you need me to call someone? Did you accidentally blow your entire budget on the rest of the house? The mayor of Strangerville's house? Literally, are you okay, sir? Blow the whole budget on the house? I know. Did they forget they had to fill it with furniture? Like, what happened? I don't understand. It makes no sense. Welcome to the games room. With 1 chessboard and a chair. Yay. This is the cozy room. Out of all of them, I guess. It's got curtains. A hallway the size of some people's houses. None of these have like a room that makes sense. What is happening here? Why is this away from the wall? I don't get this. This is so much space for no good reason. If you only had this much stuff, why? Nothing's against the wall. Stop. I don't like this. It's making me upset. Also, again, the really tall walls are so creepy. Look at this. Imagine you walk into a house and it's just this, and then you walk down the hallway, and then this is, oh my god. And then this is the room that you walk into. Just a bed. Double bed. Also a single bed in the same room. I know, right? Literally why? Because also, you have enough rooms. There's 2 people that live in this house. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. 4 bedrooms. And you have 2 beds in 1 room? I don't get it. And why is this here? This, I think, is the worst part of it. Can you not? Look. Look. Look how that is so easy. And now the rug's not even centered. But, like, look at how that looks so much less weird. Maybe they Airbnb the place. They just hang out. They just let all these people live here. Maybe other people decided to put it like this. But how are you moving the bed? Like, maybe they Airbnb the place and then just confuse people. Heat rises to tall walls, keep hottest air away from people. I mean, I guess that's true. It does look like it would get hot here. So I guess that's helpful. Can't imagine someone actually made this. I know! And this is in the game! Like, you buy a pack and you see this? Like, why? I'm confused by your choices. And then, I feel like they kind of forgot to build for this pack, because then the starter homes that are at the bottom are just base game homes in different colors. As ChatGPT, build a house in The Sims and this is what happened. I know. Literally. Why? And we have rooms no one can access. Yay! Is this one not even a room? Oh, it is a room. Does it just not have a ceiling? This is also a balcony that cannot be used, which is lovely and exactly helpful and what we wanted. The lack of garden on this lot is so sad. You walk down, you have a fence, a grill, and a bench, and that's it. Good luck. You get 4 trees. And a fountain. Just because. Horrible. Also, speaking of chat GPT, I find this so funny. At my uni, our teacher showed us that they got like a warning email that was like, beware, students are using AI to write their assignments. Like, yeah, that's true. They're definitely doing that. So, is the library also ugly? Because I feel like there has to be at least one build that's not ugly. I'm not building, I'm sorry. I'm just showing you everything that's ugly. And now we can look at my build and then think, wow, that's really good. Then we can all think, wow, it's so much better. Anyway, oh my god. But apparently, now you can like check if it's been written by AI. Of course it's not completely accurate, but at Heather's uni, they're sending out stuff being like, hi, we can see that you're sort of plagiarism. Using AI to write assignments for you is a bad idea. Oh, it 100% is. It definitely is. For the class, the story that I'm writing from my storytelling class, it's a murder mystery situation. Well, it's not a mystery. There's just a murder and then another murder. Anyway, I was like, oh, let me just get some story prompts. And then the thing, it wrote the whole thing and then it got deleted and it was like, sorry, we can't like give you ideas of violence. And I was like, oh, well, I'm sorry for writing this in your bot, I guess. All I know is plagiarize. I know. These people that are like fully making entire assignments with AI, I'm like, you are way less stressed than I am, because AI learns from what already exists, which means it's not writing anything new. Everything it's writing already exists somewhere else. It might be remixing things a little bit, but they didn't make it up, because that's not how AI works. Like, it can't make up things by itself. It can only learn from what it's been told already. Hey chat, do you want to have a bath with me? Of course, Cass. Thank you for asking. Why are these away from the wall? I don't get it here. Anyway, I guess the library is, you know, it's a library. Showers only. Yay. What is, oh, look at the posters. Shh. Thanks. Anyway, that is a base game house. So, that's good. Bubble bath? Sometimes I want a bathtub, and then I'm like, I never took baths when I had a bathtub. So, do I really need one? No. But like, imagine reading in a bathtub. That sound like good vibes? I want to go here. Hold on. I'm just exploring all of Strangerville. I've not been anywhere. I didn't look at this world when I got it. Bubbly human soup! Oh no. I took a bath yesterday. Baths are nice. I just don't have the patience for them to like get filled up with water and stuff. Imagine dropping your book in the bathtub though. See, that is why I don't think I could read a book in a bathtub. Because if my book got water damage, I think I would never recover. Anyway, this is cool. Now let's look downstairs. Okay. You know what? The vibes are good. Except for whatever that is. You're not growing anything in there, that's for sure. We have storage. We have what looks like a complete kitchen for once. Oh. These are the wrong counters. They're like the bar counters. I just stress I'll drop something. Yeah, exactly. Is this a person? It looks like it. It's a bunker or something. Anyway, I like that all of this stuff exists because now I can build creepy little houses with destroyed things. Look at this bathtub. I feel inspired to build something ugly. Look, same with the walls. I just want to build something ugly. But like, this is fun. I like the concept of this. They have the same island living with like a boat. Kind of looks a little creepy. It's just a little weird. Exactly. Anyway, you can't use the kitchen. It doesn't work. Yeah, exactly. This is really good. This is the last lot, which actually looks like it's got things on it because it's small. So it's less effort to furnish it, I guess. Anyway, the only times I've been in a bathtub and like done other things. You have a special ability to make my Siri talk? Oh, I'm sorry. The only we have an Alexa. I won't say it too loud because I don't want to set off yours or my own, but every once in a while, the only time that she does this is when I'm streaming, and she'll just start talking out of nowhere, and she'll just be like, sorry, I don't know that one, and I'm like, I didn't speak to you. What do you mean? It is so strange. The best thing that I really enjoy about this thing though, you can send messages to her and she'll speak them out loud, which is a really good way to scare Heather when she's at home and I'm not. Because you can just like make her speak, and then she also does sound effects. It's very entertaining actually. I feel inspired to build something ugly. Well, that's true. See, hold on. Let me see if I can do something. Announce. See, you can send an announcement. Google devices everywhere and they're crazy. Oh no. See, I like how convenient it is because we can just be like, hey, give me music. And then she'll just play whatever Heather played last on Spotify. But like, she also doesn't listen every once in a while, and you'll say something and she'll just not do it. And I'm like, I know you heard me because you stopped playing the music. So why aren't you listening to me? It's weird. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. I don't think you could hear that very well. But she speaks. And then every single time I do that, Heather's like, what the fuck? Except she doesn't swear. She wouldn't say that. But she would just be like, Lika. And I'm like, sorry. I just wanted to say I'm on my way home. You weren't replying to your text. So, oops. Your family's house. Oh my god, I already read that. Anyway. Once, Heather sent a bunch of sound effects. And I was like, Heather, I'm literally in a meeting in 15 minutes. This could have, if you had timed this worse, someone else would have heard that and it would have been really embarrassing. And she was like, oh. Because she just sent like every single option. They have like fart noises, bells, trumpets, kiss noises. They have like everything. And she just sent everything. Like animal noises probably, I don't remember. Piss noises? Did I say that? I said kiss noises, Kath. Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Oh no. I'm pretty sure I never said that. Pissing kids are close enough. Sure, I guess. They have gnomes. Okay, let me get some light. See, this was cute, sort of. Like, this is fun. I like the little garden. People really just hear what they want to hear, huh? I know. See, is it a little bit ugly and a little bit simple on the inside? Yes. But I think for this one, that is fine. And I'm okay with it. Do I wish there was a mirror above the sink? A little bit, yes. But, you know, can't have everything. But like, this one's cute. Why don't the rest of them get to have something nice? This one has some personality. It even has some plants. Wow. Oh, that one's called Peter Pot Cactus. Okay, now we're inspired to build something better. Let's go. Can't get much worse than this. My hands are cold. It's not even, the thing is, our room never actually gets cold, but we don't have like radiators or anything. Like, we have floor heating, but we don't have it on ever. So like, there's no actual like places where heat comes from. It just exists in the room. So it just feels not actually that warm. And then it's very cold near the windows. So that's unpleasant. Cat scream, hello! I've been hot but cold at the same time since Sunday. Oh no! It's outside on 0 degrees and no coat all day on Sunday. That sounds like a mistake. Currently drinking soup straight out of a pan. Anything to avoid the dishes. You know what? I get it. Sometimes you just don't want to. And that's fair. I thought it was warmer, not gonna lie. Oh, it happens. My kid plays so Coca Curry. I love them things. Oh, I think she just left the house with the cats in it, unfortunately. But I'm guessing she'll probably be home in a few days. Then she can tell them. She'll probably see them before I do, so that's good. Anyway, look how nice this house looks. It's already got more furniture than the other house. Wow, a kitchen? Crazy. Where do I put the fridge? I'll tell them Saturday. I'll yell them Saturday. I know you're meant to say tell, but the yell just makes it better. It's like, Kath says I love you! I had to go 4 days without knowing I love them. Have you told your cats that I love them, Kath? Because they should know that. It's very important. Because I love them very much. My friend got a cat today and I've still not seen pictures of it and I'm really upset about it. She's not sent me anything. Should I ask for pictures of the cat? How would it ask what we're eating? Filled pasta. Okay, I'm gonna ask for pictures of the cat. So fun. Their kitten is like very, very young, like just the age that's allowed to leave its mom, so I'm kind of like, I feel kind of sad for it because it's been with its brothers and sisters for so long, like for the past few weeks, and now it's gonna be alone. But she's bought so many toys. She showed like a house tour on Snapchat, and she has like every single thing a cat can dream of, so it's great. Note, I hate how fucking huge Toast is already. Toast is big! Every single time you send a picture of Toast, I'm like, he was small yesterday. He's big! And he's gonna become ginormous. I can feel it. Terrible. How dare he? I want these. This looks really high up on the wall. I never know where to put, like, what is the height that these go at? Because I don't want people to hit their heads, but also you need to be able to open them, and I just feel like if you put them higher, no one can open them. I can't tell what height they're meant to go at. Maybe if I put it on this one. Okay, so this is the normal height, I think. So we're fine. End piece. Oh, that's too big. This one? Please. I want one thing, and that is for this to go on over here. But it's being a problem right now. Oh my god, you're kidding. Please! I want one thing, and that is for this to go on the corner. Okay, hold on. This is when you start moving everything. Oh, I put it outside. Oops. Okay, I don't remember how to fix it, because I know that it does something with other counters and that's why it's confused, but... Does it just not want to? I don't understand! It will go anywhere except for the wall that it needs to be on. Please! Oh, okay, well that worked. Now can you do that, but over here? No? No? Okay, please. Please, I'm being nice about it. Try moving the door? Maybe. Door, get out my way. See, it like looks like it's slotting to this cabinet and this one, but not on the right side. If I put this here, literally, I don't see the problem. Sims, why? How is it even outside? You know what? I don't need it. We don't need it there. This is fine. Actually, just this? We don't need it above the corner. I've had enough. Okay, door's not the wrong way around. This is fine, right? This is not that big of a deal. It's a little bit annoying. We can just take that away. It's not needed. This can go here. Problem solved. No more of that. Jesus. Okay, this looks like a normal bin. I think a lot of these bins, where would you, like, they look like they're meant to be in a kid's room or like an office under a desk. Like this could be a bin in a kitchen, but like you have way more waste in a kitchen than this small bin. Same, like this definitely is meant for paper. This is like a paper bin. This is tiny. This one's nice. I like this one, even though it's also small. This one is fine. But like, this one doesn't look like it's meant to be in a house. This one is like a robot. And these are all outside. I feel like this is the most normal one. And then this one. Those are like the only two I use inside. The other ones are... I've used this one more often as a plant pot than I have used it as a bin. So that's interesting. I have curtains here. Could I put them over here? Do we need curtains here? Not really, but I want them. It's cozy. Also, I was in a stream today and there was a whole discussion about whether hot or cold weather is better. And I want to know your opinions on this. This fridge is uncomfortable in that area. I want it over here. Anyway, what is your opinion? What is better, being too hot or being too cold? In my personal opinion, I'm unsure. I just want sun. I know. Too. I think personally, I don't like being too hot because it makes me feel so stressed. I think because when I get stressed, I feel really hot. And then if it's hot, I feel like I'm so easily stressed out. Being sweaty when you're doing literally nothing is the most horrendous, gross, like yucky feeling. Why am I sweating if I'm laying in bed doing literally nothing? If I'm laying like a starfish in bed and I'm still too warm, enough. I don't want to do it anymore. But also being cold is gross, but at least when you're cold you can like get a blanket or something. So that helps. But like the streamer I was watching was like, yeah, being hot is way better than being cold. And I'm like, I don't think I agree though. Being warm is good. Being hot, though, not good. It's uncomfortable and it's gross. It makes me feel yucky. Cold is easier to do something about. Exactly. Once it's hot, it's so hard to cool down. Ugh. Like, if you are in a heat wave, you're not going to be able to do anything. You're just going to have to deal with the fact that you're sweating. It's so upsetting. When we had a heat wave, like, did we have one last year? I don't even remember. But we had, I know that when Marit moved, then can't move down more than being naked in front of me. And I know, literally, to sit there and be like, please, take me now. But I know that the day that Marit moved, it was 40 degrees. And I was like, sorry, I'm not coming. I do not, because she had a room that was in an attic. And I was like, I'm sorry. I would love to help build IKEA furniture right now, but not in this weather in a small room with 4 people. I think that goes a little bit too far for my life. Like, I don't want to do it. So I just sat in our house and I was like, it's too hot. It wasn't even like my house was nice and cold. Because even that was too hot. And then I ran outside to, like, check the temperature. Because we had, like, one of them things on a tree. But I had to run across, like, the patio, whatever you call it. But we have gray tiles. My feet could have burned off of my... like, my skin could have burned off. I could have been dead. Anyway, it was fine. I lived. But it was... not pleasant. And then I was like, oh, how am I gonna get back? Because I did not think about shoes. Built everything downstairs, but yeah, not fun. Gotta wear shoes in that kind of heat? I know. I didn't think about it until I was already halfway, and then I was like, okay, now I gotta run and just finish it. Need to get off. Ugh. Anyway, hot weather in the Netherlands, not pleasant. It's gross. Got to like 42 degrees here last year and it was awful. When I was doing my internship, there was one day where it was 38 degrees and I didn't know what was appropriate to work in like hot weather. Because I did not have like nice hot weather clothes that felt professional. So I came in to work in jeans that day and I was so warm. It was like the kind of, you know when it's hot outside and you walk out of a building that's like air conditioned and you walk outside and it feels like you're walking into a wall because it's so hot. Like you can feel it on every single part of your body. You're like, oh my god, the air is warm. It was like that, and I like left work at like 4, I think, because we were allowed to go early because it was so hot. So they were like, yeah, you can leave. You don't have to stay here. And I was just outside like, I don't wish I wasn't wearing jeans anymore. Because like jeans are fine when you're inside in an AC office. But when you're outside and it's 38 degrees and you need to get on a bus, you are just... It's horrendous. Not fun. I don't like it. Being hot is such a gross feeling. Ew. Okay. Some plants, some cards. Summer last year got so hot we had to cover our windows to stop the sun shining in. We had that because we, like I said before, like our heat rises up. So we have not touched the heating in this apartment in like since the summer. Because it's just like we've had all the heat from like our downstairs neighbors this whole time. Yeah. So in the summer, it was like the hottest it got inside was like 28 degrees, which sounds bearable until you think about the fact that it's inside, which means that's like the coldest it got with a fan on. Yeah. You have to wear some kind of sleeve that covers your shoulders at work, and I think that's silly. Ugh. Upsetting. See, they didn't have a dress code at all where I worked, but I was like, I feel like there's still some kind of unspoken rules about this that I don't know about because I'm not an adult who knows professional things. So I didn't want to risk it because even like I know no one was gonna tell me off and be like, you can't wear that, because they were very chill. But like, I don't want people to be like, what is she wearing? Like, even if they're not complaining about it, I don't want someone to have like I don't know. It's just like, I don't want to be the child that doesn't know how to dress. That's so embarrassing. So I just wore jeans and a t-shirt. It's like, I'd rather be hot in this moment, which I regretted later. Anyway, I think dress codes are dumb, mostly because usually they affect women so much more than men. Which I think is really stupid. Because why does it matter if someone shows their shoulders? Literally, nobody cares. It was 35 Celsius for my graduation last year and had to wear a full suit and gown that kind of heat. Oh my god! Gross. I'm sorry. I hope no one died. Like, passed out. That's the kind of temperature where you're like, this, you shouldn't have to wear anything like that much stuff. Like, drown in my photos. Oh no. You know who's somehow an adult? Me. Well, technically, I'm also an adult, seeing I am 20 years old. But I feel like 20 is not... I don't feel like I qualify as an adult. Do I feel like a child? No. But do I feel like I should be an adult? No. Like, I'm pushing 30. Kath is fine. Adulthood starts at 30, I've decided. Exactly. I don't see myself as an adult. No one can tell me I am. That would start when I got a job, but it doesn't. When I was doing my internship, I felt younger than ever. Because I had like a day where I was like, oh my god, I'm so grown up. Look at me working. Like, I have a full-time job right now. I'm so cool. And then I realized everyone around me was talking about their kids, and one of them got grandkids, and I was like, oh, these people could be my parents. And suddenly I was aware of how incredibly young I was compared to everyone else, and I was like, everyone probably thinks I'm 7 and can't do anything. So then I was like, okay, I am in fact not knowing. Also, I had to send like professional emails to people, which is the most stressful thing I've ever had to do. When you have to write like professional emails and you're not someone who's ever really learned how to do that, how do you email someone and like nicely ask them to do something? I don't know. So I would like sit there and just read over the same email I typed up for like 10 minutes and just be like, is this how you do this thing? I don't know. I did not know what I was doing. It made me feel so young. But then in like my last few weeks, there was another intern and she was only there for like 3 days, who also had the same name as me. Get out of the office. You're not allowed to be and an intern and have the same name as me when I'm also an intern. Because that's really inconvenient, because every time anyone says my name, I'm like gonna react, and then you're also reacting. Very unhelpful. But she was like in high school, so she was like 15, 16. So that was my moment where I was like, okay, we can hang out for lunch, and then we can walk to we can like walk to the metro together, because we both don't have a car. So that was fun. I was like, yeah, by the way, you can take this bus, which is faster, and like you get there sooner, and like blah blah blah. I was like, when you come in tomorrow, do this instead. It will make your life easier. It's like, finally I feel like I'm not the unknowing loser in the place. But that was nice. But working for the first time was like the moment where I was like, oh my god, I don't know anything. I'm a small girl who doesn't know things. The amount of times me and people be emailing each other at work really normally, and I have to restart the thread to CC someone, and it's unreal. Oh my god. Hi Heather! Not me taking 15 minutes to send a quick email. Literally. I'm like, what? I don't know how I'm supposed to word this nicely, so I'm gonna look over it 20 billion times until I've decided it might be acceptable. I'm a problem to myself. It really isn't that big of a deal, I just make it one. For gameplay, I'm gonna choose this thing, because otherwise I will forget to feed my cat. I know that this is ugly, but I think that's fine in this case. There we go. Nice. If I received this email, would I find it aggressive? Concluding yes and sending anyway. I once had a realization that I'm too nice when, I had to do an interview with someone, and they were like, oh, please don't mention my name in this, because, I do like other things on the side and I wouldn't want them finding this. Like, I already don't use my name on stuff that I write here for like work. So please don't put my name in the interview. And I was like, oh, sure. Like, can we use your picture for it? And he was like, yeah, sure. My face isn't on the other things. So like, if you use my picture, that's fine. And I was like, okay, good. And then I told my like internship guidance person, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. The person who like gave me stuff to do. I told him, and I was like, oh, like, by the way, he didn't want his name on it. And then he was like, okay, I'll just send him a quick email. And then the email he sent was like, I would not have sent it. You know what I mean? But like, he was a man, which I feel like makes it easier to not be overly nice. Oh, whoa, hold on. This is CC, but look at this bathtub. It's so simple, but like, I would love this stuff in the game, because we have this, but like, this is a stupid pattern on it. Anyway, continue. But like, he sent that email in like 2 minutes after I told him that, and I was like, how did you don't have to think about this for 20 minutes before you send it, even if it's a little bit aggressive for an email. Look at this toilet. Sorry, I'm just looking at this CC. It's very nice. I love it. Very good. This toilet is stupid. I don't want the basic one. We can have this one. It's nicer. I'm thinking, yes, good at sending it. This is where being autistic comes in my favor. Don't think about how nice or nasty an email is, or just get straight to the point and hit send. You know what? I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like that is a skill we all need in life. To just be like, this is what I need to say in this email, so I'm gonna say it and just send it. Because I'll send emails and just be like, hey, love this. Like, it's really not a big deal if you can't do this, but like, would you please be able to send this over in like the next 7 days? I kind of need it tomorrow, but it's fine if not. Like, I'm exaggerating, but like, I don't know how to be direct about things. It's like, yeah, so, I kind of need this. Anyway, once someone at my internship yelled at me because she was like, this needs to be done tomorrow, and there's still all these things wrong with it, and I feel like you didn't even read it. And I was like, oh my god, is it that bad? I felt really bad about myself. I made one small change, and I sent it back, and I was like, do you have any other feedback? Like, I don't, like, I'm not, like, what was all the feedback that you gave me during the meeting? Like, I don't really remember. And then she was like, oh, this is perfect, thank you. And I was like, you yelled at me in front of other people for this? I changed like one sentence in like a 2-page document. What do you mean? Anyway, so at least I'm not doing that. I'm being too nice. Look at this. Wow. This sink is a fancy shape. Like this. And it's got a soap dish. Those people are known for being direct. I feel like I'm only direct by accident. Like, I'm only direct in situations where I don't realize that I'm saying something that could be seen as mean. But in situations where I have to, like, type something up, I don't know. Like, I'm good at being direct if I say something, and I'm just like, oh, maybe that wasn't, like, the best idea. I am back. Hi, welcome back. I hope you're having a nice time. This sink does not go over this one very well. It's like slightly too low. You have to type it, gives you too much time and room to overthink it. Exactly, it's a problem. This sink is so low. Sink? Mirror, not sink. I guess I could just raise that one up one. To be honest, most mirrors are too high, so it being too low is not a bad thing. This needs to not be a wooden floor, it's upsetting me. I just put wood floors in every room so that I didn't have to like ugly cement anymore, but now I'm upset. Shortly after I quit my job, I was one of 3 trainees out of 27 that the company wasn't concerned about how bad they were at the job. Oh my god. Love that for you though. Sometimes I'm like, I hope that the people at my internship are like, oh, I wish we had Lika to do this now, because like now we have to do it ourselves. But then I looked at the website like a few days ago, and the thing that was like my job to do, they just haven't done it since. Like, I was meant to do an interview once a month so that they could put it in the newsletter. No new interviews have been published. Not a single one. I did like 3 when I was there. That's all that there is. There is no more. So I guess instead of taking my jobs and being sad that they had to do them themselves, they just decided it wasn't worth the time anymore. It wasn't even like I made up this thing. Like, it was a thing they were already doing. And then I guess they just were like, no, we don't want to spend the time on this anymore. Which is valid, I guess. My last manager said to me, have you tried being a little more resilient? When I told her I was suicidal? Excuse me? Some people need to think about the words that come out of their mouth. Would your words make someone cry? If yes, don't say them. And that's like the bare minimum. Hello, I am not late, but in my defense, I took an accidental nap. Hello. Good to see you. Have you tried just not being sad? Exactly. When people are like, have you tried like yoga? Have you drank some tea? Have you stopped drinking caffeine and alcohol? Have you tried to stop smoking, perhaps? Like, all of these things might work to some extent and for some people, but if someone is depressed, I don't think it's gonna help. Have you tried a bath and a cup of tea and going for a walk? I know. I'm on my way home. Okay. Did you text me about it and I ignored it? Oh, you did text me. Oh, hold on. I got a reply from my friend with a video of the cat. So small. Oh my god. Wait, I'll show you in a second. Hold on, let me reply. Look at this cat. Wait. Look how tiny it is. You can barely even see it. It's a video, but I paused it for you. Look at small. Tiny cat. I'm trying to like zoom in for you, but the pause button is like right in the way. But look. Tiny baby. It's so small. I love it so much. Oh, look at this. It's so small. Legather is flirting. Oh, what did you say? Let me scroll back. I missed something. People love me tell me all that stuff about my bipolar. Like, no, Susan, yoga isn't gonna help my chemical imbalance. I know. Jogging would make me want to kill myself, to be honest. Oh my god. God. Knock myself out. You can knock me out. Heather! Shut up. Told 3 out of 4 of the cats you love them. Good. Thank you. Anyway, I can't wait to get 1 billion cat pictures from this cat because it's small and cute. I love it. I'm like, can I invite myself over to your house, please? Because I need to meet your cat now. Thank you. She's not coming to school tomorrow because she was like, yeah, my cat picture is not enough. No, that's not what I said. I just want to see everyone's cats. I'm watching your video. The cat's faces. Hello. I love them. Guys, I have an announcement. Tell us, tell us, tell us. I have a boyfriend. Yay! Okay, wait. Hold on. I need my confetti. Woo! Oh my god, why is it over there? Get back here. We need to do that again. Woo! Someone has a boyfriend. Anyway, I already knew this, but you guys don't, so... I have an announcement. Kath, is it that you're in love with me? Not quite. Oh my god. What happens to being gay and doing crimes? Well, here's a fun fact. Technically, everything is gay when you're non-binary. So technically, they always win. There is no straight. It's a win. I wish I knew what the guys are saying. Oh my god. Wait. What guys? I saw you say, I think they're high. Is that with scary men? Oh no. Not the scary men. Ew. Not the scary men. I'm sorry. Don't die. This color scheme, to be honest, I'm not feeling it, but also I don't know what to change it to, so maybe I'll keep it just for the vibes. I don't know, kind of fun. No worries, I'll still be my fabulous self. Good. I wouldn't expect anything else from you. I kind of like these plants, but I don't know if they like match. But like, I feel like they're kind of fun. But like, where do I put these? I don't know. I just like them. Put them here. Vibes. My dog stole my blanket. Your dog's being a menace today. This is mine. And this bed is ruined. Dogs are being problems. Just for fun. Why? What's a good bathroom plant? I think this is maybe a little bit too big. Just a tiny bit too big for the room. Not just for the room, just for like, you know. I think it's fine. It's a little bit big, maybe. This plant is nice. It's still sort of large, but I think it kind of needs a large plant. Because this room is very empty and sad. I never put wall stuff in my bathrooms, but maybe I should. If you want to do something Dutch, you put a calendar in the bathroom. Here's a fun fact that you might not know, or you might, I don't know. If you're not Dutch, you might not know this. Dutch people put calendars in their bathrooms. You know what? I think it's genius. And I think everyone should do this because you will never forget someone's birthday again. Because you're in the bathroom. What else are you going to do in the bathroom? Count the tiles on the floor? No, you're going to look at the things that are on the wall. And if there's a calendar, you will remember. It's great. Cat meow. Oh my god. Okay. Let me find you a cat picture. Hold on. Let's see. Does anyone have a cat picture for me? Oh, wait, I have this picture. Not my cat, but cat I saw recently. Look how cute. Little friendly baby. It's on like a fuzzy blanket, and I stroked his little head, and then he started licking the blanket, and then I was like, oh my god. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Also, why do I have 10,000 pictures on my phone? That is a problem, and I should do something about it. Also, I changed the lighting in this picture because I find it so funny. And now you can actually see what's going on. I took a selfie with this cat. And it's incredible. 5,000 are probably my cats. Probably. I have so much random stuff in my phone. I have no pictures of myself, but like 20 billion pictures of everything else in the world. I do have a lot of pictures of your cat, to be honest, now that I'm scrolling through it. But like, I have pictures of the most random stuff on my phone. Oh, I have more cats here. They're not like good pictures, but... Look at Coco. She is so happy. Look at her. She's a black cat, so you can't actually see her, but you get the idea, right? I love her so much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your cats. Need to get more pictures of my girlfriend's cat. They're so cute. Oh my god. If anyone has pictures of cats, send them on Discord, please. Wait. Discord. We have a pets channel. Please share all your cats and your dogs and your, I don't know, rabbits. If you have a rat, I need to see it as well. I need to see everything. Did I miss anything? I don't know. Oh. Wait. Hold on. I was interviewed today and had a presentation. I was in a real studio answering questions about my art and I was being filmed in videos. It's going to be shown at an art event? Oh my god! Good job! That's so cool. Whoa! Super movie interview story. I'm excited. I found it. So nervous I was literally shaking. Oh my god! It went well. Yay! I'm so happy for you. That's so cool. You are officially now cool fancy artist who people listen to for things. This kind of looks like the cat we have. Not really, but like closest out of all of them. Well, that's it for the bathroom. I don't want to do anything else in there. Boring. This room has like too much open space, but I don't know what else to do in it. So I might just leave it like that. Maybe I'll do the living room just because it might inspire me a little bit more than the other rooms will. I don't know how to lay this room out is the problem. But that's fine. Used to have a rat, but she's dead. Oh, well, I'm sorry about the rat. I was thinking about this when I was doing the dishes before. When you're speaking English, right? And someone tells you bad news, you say I'm sorry. But like, Dutch people don't do that in Dutch. Why do you do it in English? Because it doesn't actually make any sense. Why do we say sorry in English? Because I do it. But like in Dutch, you wouldn't do that. And I don't know if you do that in other languages. But like if someone tells you bad news, or like if someone, like, you just say, oh, I'm sorry that that happened to you. Why? I was thinking about this today and I'm like, I don't get it. Because it's not like we did anything. Like when someone is like, oh, this person or like this thing is dead, what are you gonna do? Like, it's not your fault that they're dead. But like, isn't the equivalent of my condolences just less formal? I guess. It's just, when someone says I'm sorry, it makes you feel like you have to be like, oh no, it's okay. Because like they didn't do anything. But like, if someone's dead and then someone's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then you're like, oh no, it's fine. Like, it's not fine. Someone's dead. But like, I don't know. This is just one of those things that like happen in English that I never thought about. And then today I was like, wait, why? And I felt confused. Like, I know it's just a thing and like it just happens. You're sorry. Why? Was it your fault? I know. But like, I was listening to a podcast and then someone was talking about something and they were like, oh, oh, I had a really bad childhood or whatever. And then someone was like, oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Like, I'm so sorry about that. And then someone else was like, why do you always say sorry as if you killed them? Like, as if you personally killed their parents. And I was like, you know what? That's so true. I don't get this. That's a really good point. Why do you do that? Like, it makes no sense. I know that it's just like a thing, but like when you think about it, it's so confusing. Trying to make an effort to change from I sorry, I'd say if anything there's can do it. Like, let me know instead. I know, because I'm trying to do that as well, but oh my god. Hello. Heather's home. Hi. But I'm trying to do the same thing because I saw someone, I was watching a streamer and then she was like, oh, I'm trying not to say I'm sorry to everything anymore because it makes people feel like they have to apologize, like to be like, oh no, it's fine. And like, you shouldn't do that because like they're coming to you with something bad. Like, you don't really need them to be apologizing if they already feel bad. And it's like, you know, that's such a good point. But like, now it's such a habit to say I'm sorry when people tell me bad things and I'm like, my brain is broken. You have cat pics in the Discord? Oh my god, let's go. Aw, I see Tony. Okay. Hi, Heather. How was your day? Did you have fun? Were you productive? No? It's fine. There's... Oh, look at the cat! Oh, it's so pretty. Your girlfriend's cat is very beautiful. You're so cute. Is it a Siamese cat? I don't know. It's one of the cats where like the fur changes color. It's fancy. So cute. It's like a ragdoll but not long-haired. When English people, I think it's weird that in English when people say, do you mind if I fill in the blank? And then people say yes, like yes they mind, but they mean like they don't mind. It makes no sense. You should say no, I don't mind. It's so weird. English makes no sense when you start thinking about the things that are being said. Don't know the breed, but apparently they're really expensive. I can see that. I feel like every cat that's not like a tabby or like a black cat, automatically my brain is like, oh, you're an expensive cat. You're expensive. Heather, you showing up has made me so aggressively bright for no reason. Because your shirt is so dark. Anyway, hello. Look, Stardew Valley shirt.
It's so cold outside.
Ah!
It snowed today.
I know. It's crazy.
Brr.
Anyway. What are other weird things you say in English that actually make no sense? Oh, one thing. There's one time a lot of people, I know that this is just because it's incorrect, but a lot of people are like, oh, I could care less. You're meant to say I couldn't care less, but so many people say I could care less, and I'm like, okay, so you could? That defeats the whole point of saying it. But it's wrong. But like, that's one of those things where I'm like, why do so many people say this? Also, people that say pacifically instead of specifically, I don't understand, because that also seems to be a common issue. Like, these are just, I don't get how this happens. I know it's just wrong, and like, that's not like English being wrong, it's just people being wrong. But like, how does that happen? How does it become such a common problem? I don't understand. Specifically and pacifically are not the same word. How are they becoming the same word? It makes no sense. Looks like a Siamese or possibly Burmese. Exciting. A Mies of some description. Nice. I do that. I don't know where it came from.
My record cards.
Oh.
I was gonna say, we bought them with Kath. Do you remember? I bought record cards in Big Tesco.
Big Tesco! When we went on an adventure. What do I use here? Because this rug is a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna get it to match.
Maybe not this one then, but I like that one. Big Tesco! Cheese looks like a Siamese face, too floofy. Cheese is all hair. Big floofy boy. This has potential, but it's kind of ugly and I don't like it. Also, the pillows look bad. I'm gonna be honest. Heather, we toured every single house in Strangerville and they're all empty and ugly.
I like that purple colour.
Which one?
That. Yeah.
Do you think it matches with the rug? Because I don't think it quite matches with the rug.
No, it doesn't match the rug, no. But I like the colour.
Like that matches?
Kind of.
Sort of.
Is that the front door?
No, it's the back door.
Oh, good.
Don't worry. This is the front door. It's a little big. We could do it with a smaller back door, but I didn't know which door to pick, so I just picked this one. So, my Tesco is 2 floors. I love that. Big supermarkets are very exciting.
I feel like big, you can't really explain that to people outside of England.
What?
It's a supermarket. But when we have like big supermarkets, we call them all big. You either have Tesco, or if it's big, you call it Big Tesco.
England is weird because like, I don't know, there's just so many things going on over there. Also, it feels like such a simple thing to just be like, this is Tesco and this is Big Tesco.
And you can have small ones.
It's fun. Anyway, Tesco's a supermarket. But they sell like everything. When we were in Tesco, we were there for, was it in Tesco where we were there for forever and then we walked out and then I was stood with Kath and Kath couldn't pay because there was stuff wrong.
Yeah.
Or was it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's Tesco.
Okay. Because we were there and then I was stood with Kath. It wasn't letting her do anything. And then it finally, like, she had a ring and it wouldn't scan. And then they like made it work or whatever. And then they wouldn't let her pay because there was no internet. And it was a whole disaster. And then I was like, oh, I'll pay. It's fine. Like, you can just pay me back, whatever. And then we walked out. And then the gates started beeping. It was a whole mess.
And they checked everything.
They checked everything. And then and then we walked out and Heather was like, oh, I also bought stuff. Like, it could have been me.
Oh, I have a security tag on my lip gloss. It's probably that.
So Heather was the problem all along. Anyway, Tesco was a big hole that had no internet connection, so we couldn't do anything. Americans are our supermarket, they just laugh. Little Target seems so wild to me. I know, it's crazy. Our supermarkets, yeah. Heather laughs at them, and I think that's mean.
They're all tiny. Even they have like
they're
Albert Heijn
nice.
Extra large.
You can find stuff in them. It's good. I like it that way. Big things seem overwhelming. Definitely if you have to go there every day. No. Target is supermarket on steroids. It's a lot, isn't it?
I don't know what Target is.
See, the thing I that freaks, like, the thing that freaks me out about, I've not been to Target, but I've been to Walmart in the US, which I imagine is very similar. But, like, the ceiling is so tall. It just feels like a big storage warehouse. It's just like one ginormous square box. And then also, the US is a little bit weird about their flag usage, and they'll just hang, like, an entire row of, like, 50 American flags from the ceiling. And you're like, I don't know where I am, but I am scared that there is guns on the wall somewhere. Is it true they sell guns? See, I didn't see any.
Apparently they do.
But apparently that is true, and I believe it. Should I Google it? Pictures of it?
No.
I just want to
my day.
What are you putting in my hair? Because I'm scared that's not going to come out. Guns at wall. Oh my god. Mart. The fact that
what you googling there.
I am so careful.
Our internet's gonna get flagged.
See, that's weird, isn't it? Cheapest guns sold at Walmart.
Oh.
Surprising results.
Surprising
You know what? I don't really need to see that. That's weird. You can buy guns at Walmart, not every Walmart though. Ugh, it's weird in there. Why do you need to be able to buy tomatoes and guns at the same place in the same shop? Literally, number 4 will shock you. And I was like,
to the end to find out.
I know. It's crazy. Oh. Sometimes I see YouTube videos and I'm like, what is happening? Like, I don't want to click on it, but also, what is this about? Because I am confused. I'm like, how will the results shock me? Is there a gun for $5? Because I don't think that's a good thing. Guns are one of those things where I'm like, that shouldn't be affordable, because I would be worried about people just buying them for fun. Which people do anyway, but you know. Welcome to the intros. Just, hello everyone! Today we're gonna be looking at guns. Hey, gun last year, my brother literally died because he can't get a hold of his dad's gun. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. The gun laws make me so angry because the things people say, oh my god. The people that are like, I saw this one thing where someone's university had a shooting and then they were like, this is why I'm all for guns, because I need to be able to protect myself. And I'm like, your classmates just got shot and you're here saying that you're like pro-gun? I am confused by your choices. He just said, I'm so sorry. I know it happens. It's awesome. I don't even think about it anymore. This is why I mean it's a problem. It just happens automatically. Bought a gun in a parking lot for $50, totally legal. Literally, how is that even legal? I don't believe that. That's like one of those things where I'm like, what the fuck? That shouldn't be allowed. I don't know what the gun laws are here, but I know that you're not allowed to just own one. But like, I don't know them exactly. But like, if you have a gun here, you worked hard for that thing. You did something illegal. Because you can't just own one just for lols. To like protect your family or whatever. 2 shootings here in the past 2 years, and there's talk of us reviewing the gun laws even further. Oh my god. Ugh. Guns are scary. I don't know why people would want one. Are you not scared of having that in your own house? It would freak me out. Oh no. America's logic with most their laws feel quite backwards. True. But doesn't the UK have like a law about how you can't like suspiciously hold a salmon?
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
I'm just saying, you also have one singular weird law where you can't hold a fish, so, but only if you're doing it suspiciously, which I don't know what that means. Not the salmon. Really weird. Get lost. It's just, can you buy a gun in the marketplace in the US? Oh my god. Second hand. Horrifying. Imagine writing like a secondhand Facebook marketplace kind of ad for a gun and you're just like, only used once, and then I'm like, what do you mean? in really good condition. Like, I can't imagine this. Can't wear a suit of armor in the Houses of Parliament either. Mm-hmm. Or do more than 3 hours of crossbow practice on a Sunday? What are these laws? They're so specific.
I think they just made them in ancient times, and then they're like keeping them for the vibes.
It's just so funny to be like, how often has someone been arrested for holding a salmon suspiciously? How did that law exist?
Didn't Dutch people eat their prime minister?
People always say that, but I was never taught about this in history class, which makes me believe it's not real. But I do think it's real because everyone always talks about it. But I don't think I've ever heard of Dutch people eating their prime minister until TikTok. And I live here, which makes me feel like I should have known about this if it did happen.
But maybe they're hiding the history from you.
Okay, well, they do that. To be honest, in Dutch history class, you learn very minimal things about slavery. And, I'm gonna be honest, Dutch slave history is not great. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to hide from students that we ate a prime minister. Oh, it happened in 1672. Well, that's good. That's a long time ago. Killers at least partially ate his body. And that of his brother, Cornelis. What did Cornelis do? Oh, what a day to be, the wrong person. Oh no. Yo, what? Dutch did what? I know. My favorite thing in the world is to think about how something has to have happened to become a rule. I know. Like, what happened with the salmon?
I cannot richt nu.
UK
Are you on iPad?
Yeah, she did say that. She's like, I'm watching Twitch on iPad.
That's how I type on my iPad.
For example, what happened in Little Simsy shop for the word short needed to be blocked? Kath, let's be honest. Was it you?
It's probably you.
Was it you? Because I feel like it was probably you. Oh god. UK famously didn't do anything bad in history. Never. Absolutely never. You owned the entire world, but did not do a single bad thing ever. Look at all the bad thing the rest of us did.
When they taught us that in primary school, though, they like said it as if it was a good thing. They're like, yeah, Britain owned the whole world. And we were like, yeah.
We took away people's culture. Yes. We gave people no rights. Let's go.
Yes. We're like celebrating UK Day. I'm
like, you really shouldn't be doing this. It's so messed up. Isn't it funny that me as a modern family friendly stream? Oh, I think about this all the time. When your first message in my chat has 7 different words in it that you would not be allowed to say in a Simsy stream, I'm like, how did you get mod rights?
Did they not look at chat history?
They did not look at chat history.
Did they do like a background check?
They need to do a background check. No, well, the thing is, Kath can behave if she wants to. It just seems like she chooses not to. And when Henry VIII created a whole ass new religion to divorce his wives.
Yes.
What? Oh, of course. Is that how that happened? Really? What the fuck? Oh my god. If they didn't want to be owned, perhaps they should have had flags to show for it. Oh no. Anyway, history is weird like that. Where like, if you live in a country that did bad things, they're gonna teach you absolutely this much of it. Because you are not living in a bad country. Your country is good, and you should be proud of it. And then one day they're just like, oh, by the way, we did like slave trades for many years and only stopped doing them like 10 years ago. But back to the rest of the lesson about why all of our neighbors suck. Germany, right? We're just like, yeah, fuck Germany. Like, what is going on? I don't think there's a single country that's never done a bad thing. I mean, there's probably some. Like one with like 2 people living in it, but what? Yeah. I guess there's definitely some countries that didn't like colonize 70 other countries and stuff like that. But you know. The king was like, 96 reasons why I hate the church, and the church's like, okay. Oh my god. I won't eat until the colonies leave India, and it worked. I love history. History is so exciting. I kind of hated it in school though, because I couldn't do it. You had so much more than me. I did a really bad job at evening out. I never know how much to leave. No! That's not what I'm doing. Anyway, I wish I found history more interesting in school, but they don't teach you like the fun parts. They teach you about like all the wars and like all the people that died.
I'm taking history right now and I hate it.
Because you're not doing fun history.
I'm doing math history.
Who cares about math history?
Exactly.
Literally nobody does. It's in the history of the world, I guess. I think so. I feel like I have. I thought so.
I show you all these random videos.
Yeah. Anyway, math history is a class no one should need to take. I took art history. That was boring. But the exams were really easy because it was just, it would show you a building, like an old church, and it would just be like, this is the style it's in. Give us 3, like, characteristics of this building style. And I'm just like, well, the windows go like this. So, like, pointy windows, like skinny, pointy windows. And they're like, yes, exactly. Now look for other things. And like, you're supposed to just know them. But like, if you look at the picture and point out 3 things that stand out, you'll have it. And you won't have to think about it anymore. They're like round windows that kind of look like flowers. I don't remember what they're called. But like those things, like if you just look at 3 things that stand out, easy. You win. Always. Cathalia's Calathea. Just on the floor. Nice. Know what history I love? Anything involving Alexander Hamilton and American Revolution.
Not the American Revolution.
Hey, that's me! Yeah! Oh, where did it go? It's Kath. This is Kath. Actually, this is what Kath's house looks like. There's so many. Guess what I watched today? Oh, I have no idea. What could it be? I have absolutely no idea what that could be. Did you watch Hamilton, perhaps? You would never do that. Anyway, Kath has a lot of these plants in our house. And they have their own little plant lights. Her plants have a really good life. So do her cats. I want a cat tree in this house, but I don't know where to put it. This cat tree's pretty, but it's uncomfy looking. Guys, I should go to the store now or tomorrow before class.
What do you need?
What do you need? What time is your class? Will you want to go tomorrow? Do you want to go right now? Probably not, because otherwise you wouldn't be asking. I don't know. What time is class is probably the most important question right now. Because if class is early, then you're not going to want to go beforehand. But if class is like afternoonish, it's fine. Nearly 10 p.m. in Finland, so go tomorrow. Yeah. That's a good point. I wouldn't leave the house anymore. Too late. Are things even open anymore at this time?
I'd be too scared.
Yeah.
I'd run.
Oh my god. I'd go tomorrow. Probably tomorrow's fine, right? Is that a mouse with a tail?
I think it's a fish.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. It is a fish. Look, from this angle, it looks like a mouse with a tail. Could be. It definitely makes more sense if it's a fish, though. Sometimes I say things and I don't think about the fact that it might not be right. Learned that there's a Swedish speaking part of Finland? Part of Finland? I don't want to speak anymore. I've had enough of my own mistakes. I don't know what that means.
This?
Mm-hmm.
I used to know this.
And now?
Not anymore.
Do. Have you seen Tessa's new cat? Tess got a kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see it?
Why would I have seen Tessa's new cat?
Because maybe you watched that part of the stream. I don't know. Because I showed a picture. Look, look. Little baby. Look. It's so small.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know. Anyway, no texting while I'm streaming. This stream has been like no building. I've done nothing. Look at this house. The house was already there. I'm just furnishing and I've not made any progress.
I like the vibes.
What's for dinner, Heather?
I have pasta.
It's filled pasta with mascarpone sauce and spinach. It's just been pure vibes. It's fine. I love it. I love when my streams, I forget that I'm actually meant to be doing something else than talking. Because that makes me feel like we're having good times. If we're having good enough conversations, then I forget that I'm meant to be doing something else. I feel like that's a good thing. It is good. This is the good thing. In Jumbo, which is the supermarket we usually go to, they have like fresh filled pasta and like nice pasta sauce. And very often they're 1+1, which means you have like a nice meal for like €2, and then all you need to do is add a vegetable of your choice.
I think they're 1+1 right now.
So any Dutch people, if you want to go to Jumbo and get this, it's really nice. You'll be really happy. And it's also the easiest meal ever because filled pasta like fresh like this takes like 2 minutes to cook. Once you have put it in boiling water, you can basically take them out straight away. And the exact things you're talking about, oh, it's so good.
Also, if there's any Dutch people here, in Lidl right now, it's British Week, and they have the best cheese ever.
Oh yeah. We need to buy some still. This feels like it should go somewhere in the house. I just don't know where because it's quite small.
Get like extra mature.
We need to buy some and give it to my family so that they can all enjoy the Britishness. I used to live 100 meters away from one. Nice. British Week? Yes.
It's British Week.
You get British cheese and not crumpets. You're selling beans on toast. Just beans on toast, not separate. Just in box with toast and beans. It's just soggy and gross.
No, in Costa they do baked bean toasty.
Yeah, I know, but that's kind of upsetting. They do make toasties, like, you know, 2 pieces of bread with something in between it, and you put it in a toaster. And then they put baked beans in it. Isn't that upsetting? Like, I don't know how that makes me feel. I like beans on toast. I know my sister would hate this because she doesn't like beans. And beans on toast is, you know, mostly beans. But like, I kind of like it. Sometimes it's a little bit too much bean, but we have spaghetti hoops in the cupboard right now, which you can also put on toast.
We also eat spaghetti on toast.
Which I think spaghetti on toast is significantly worse than beans on toast. Beans are just no. We also have peas in the cupboard. So, you also love those. We have all the foods my sister loves to hate. Anyway, let's see. I feel like there's just something else needs to be in this room. I just don't know what it is. Like, it's sad in here, but it's not. We don't have a lot of space for more things. British food is wild. I know. Maritz, you'll hate this. They put tiny spaghetti hoops in sauce and then put it on toast. We have some. I will say, I don't know how I feel about the spaghetti hoops on toast. Because the first few bites, I'm like, yeah, that's good. And then I'm like, no, it's too sweet and the texture is weird. And then the bread starts to go soggy and I'm like, no. Because at least beans have like a texture. Spaghetti hoops are just like kind of slimy. Italians are crying right now. I know. Yes, it's sweet. It's like weirdly sweet. Look at this. These, they put them on toast.
Okay.
Isn't that horrifying?
Do you live near an Action? Because they have them at Action.
But like the sauce for this, it's juicy tomato sauce, but it's way too sweet for me. I don't know how it's so sweet. British cuisine is like, hey, remember when we were all poor during the war? What if we just pretended we were still?
We are still poor.
I mean, Then we have beans.
Oh, wait.
Beans are valid. I get beans. Beans are fine. Not a big fan of the spaghetti hoops, though. I'm so sorry to Kath. I know Kath loved the beans. We also have soup.
Some soup.
But soup is not British. It just happens to be a British soup because it's Heinz beans.
No, this is British soup.
Yeah, well, that's why I just said.
And this is my collection.
of Heinz items. Take this back.
I guess you
May, we're in a cost of living crisis over here, alright? British cuisine is my nightmare. My favorite part is when you look up like national dish of England, you get tikka masala, which is obviously, by the name of it, very obviously not like an English meal. Oh my god. What? You put 5 question marks and it was like, that's too many. I'm so sorry. Mubot said, shut up. I turned that setting down so far. I don't know how that even got picked up. So it was like, they need to put at least this many things, and they also it needs to be this percentage of a message. See, but Kath can say whatever she wants.
Sure enough.
I don't know. It's not fair. It happens to the most random messages, because sometimes people have like a raid message with like emojis made of like, you know, symbols, and then all their messages will get deleted, and it's so embarrassing. I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, bad first impression. I made a big mistake. It's not good. Mubot's a bully. It doesn't want to be part of it. My Shrek's blooming onion in here. Excuse me? Why would you want to do that now? Please take it back.
We can still ban.
We can still delete and ban. Kath, you are still not invincible. Just because Automod can't get you doesn't mean I can't. You shall not break all the rules. Just because.
This front door is so front door-y.
I know, right? This is what I think all the time. You have this. Have
yeah, we
this.
do actually.
I don't know.
No, we do. Think.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we do.
That's fine. It's a little ugly. Send it to Heather until it's me. No! God. Horrifying. Okay, give me umbrellas. Can't you, like, change which umbrella you use when you click on this? Yeah. That's so fun. I never use that. Did you tell you my Animal Crossing villagers so far? No! Tell me right now. I'm offended I've not been told yet. So now I have to know. Some skis in the desert seems like the right place for them. My ear is itchy. But like on the outside. Something's wrong with you. I didn't like that. Starters were Cherry and Dom, and next 3 have been Joey, Audie, and Maple. Okay, let me think. Cherry, is that the dog that looks a little bit emo?
Yeah.
And then we have...
Dom is a sheep.
Dom is the sheep that's like... got like a tie-dye shirt. We almost wanted that one once, and then we saw him and we were like, no, that's bad. And then, is Joey a duck?
It sounds like a kangaroo.
I don't know. And then Maple, I love her. Maple is so cute. And Audie is the orange wolf that Lil Simsy really wants. Does Lil Simsy have Audie yet? I am not keeping up with the Animal Crossing anymore. Like, I don't know which villagers are where. She has too many islands. I don't know. Don't think so. I don't think so either. But I know she got a new villager recently because she was villager hunting, but I don't know what for. I don't remember. I think she was trying to get one of the frogs. Also, thank you for the follow. But she was... Which frog was it? Was it Wart Jr. for Wart Disney? But I don't think she ended up getting... I think... Did she get like an alligator or something that looked like Florida? I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember I came into the stream and then she was like, should we just take this one? And I was like, oh, am I really coming in here right as she's deciding that she's done? It's like, fine. It's enough. You can look in the channel. Oh my god. Ah! This is bigger than I thought it would be. It's a little bit too big.
Why is it so big?
I sized it up, but it was too small like this.
Yeah.
This is stupid skinny tiny rug that didn't put. Losers! Because she autofilled. Oh, that's it.
Last time she got like a fun one. Was it a unicorn?
Maybe that was it. Maybe she got the
That was
unicorn.
last time.
I think that might have been when the one that I'm talking about. She got the unicorn, I think. Is it Julian? That one.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I love Word Junior, he's so cute. I know. Oh, the frogs are fun. There's a unicorn. There is a unicorn. In Animal Crossing, yes. Heather, go find us one. Find us the picture of the unicorn. This rug has a black background and it's very upsetting to me. Piano in the hallway. Fish in the hallway? This looks like a tattoo for the floor.
I like that, but what would you use that for?
I don't know, a festival.
Oh yeah.
That's what all these are for, I think. Fish? Salmon?
What?
Holding salmon suspiciously. I want to know why that exists. Can someone tell me why that exists?
No.
Please. Please. I want to know why it exists. I need to know why this law exists or my life is going to be sad. What?
What time are you in school tomorrow?
Early 9:30.
Till when?
1 or 12. Depends when we get to leave. Why?
Because we want to party.
Party? Are we not doing the study stream tomorrow?
No, before. It finishes at 6. Party's 12 till 6.
We're doing too many things at
No,
once.
not the whole day.
Well, we can consider it.
Hmm?
The party.
Hmm?
I don't even know what the party is.
Me neither, but it's an experience.
Okay. Section 32 of the Act is handling salmon in suspicious circumstances. This section creates an offense in England and Wales or Scotland. Wales or Scotland.
Oh, illegally fished.
Any person who received or disposes of any salmon in circumstances where they believe or could reasonably believe that the salmon has been illegally fished. Well, that makes it sound a lot less exciting. So sad. It's like having salmon that may or may not have been fished illegally. Well, that makes it sound so much less fun. This is boring now. Oh, well. When you give that law context, suddenly it's not funny anymore. Now I get why it's never explained. Like when you say it, like there's a law on handling salmon suspiciously. You're like, oh my god, that's incredible. That's so funny. And then you think about it, and that's stupid. Ruined it for myself, exactly.
Yeah, don't ask if you don't know.
I did it to myself. This is my own fault.
I can't think of a good reason why you're not allowed to wear the armor thing.
Yeah. Look, it's got flowers. Cute. I have Sims music, you don't. You just think I'm dancing to nothing. This plant, by the way, also very large. Both of these, like banana plant type of things, are ginormous. Where's the other one? You, where are you? This one. Look at these. This one also has absolutely shit lighting whenever you put it inside. The only place it looks good is outside, but like, I don't know where to put that. Gotta go. Hope everyone has a great day and great rest of stream. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm not busy. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me. I am so excited for tomorrow. I already showed off my nice little setup. I'm so excited. I tried out some commands off stream today. Why does it come in purple? That's enough of that. I tried some commands off stream today to see if I could make it work. I think I understand how all the things work that I set up. But I don't know.
What time are you streaming tomorrow?
Just normal time, I
7.
think. Yeah. This is why I'm
Okay.
saying we're getting a little bit too full schedule here with all your party plans. Don't even like parties.
It's not a party.
Well, I don't know what's going on. You just text me things. And then I'm just meant to know what to say to them. Anyway. Love that emote, Kath. It's beautiful. I need to do the dining room. But I don't know which table will fit in here, so I've been avoiding it. See, I like this table. But I don't know if they can... I know it is.
See, I wouldn't like the table. Yeah. Oh no, because you've got 3 doors.
Exactly. It's terrible. This door was not centered. Well, that's better. But now, oh, it was centered with this window, I think. Ugh, I hate it here. Everything here is dumb. A round table? I don't know if that's like what I want though. But, like, it might fit this space the most. I don't know.
Yeah, then you could put a sofa in the window.
Oh, that's true. I could do that. Okay, which chairs?
What's the vibe?
Like cozy. A little
Then you
bit
can do any.
much. So I've been like, don't do them any bigger, so I didn't, despite wanting to, I realized I'm nearly 27 and I can do what I want.
Wait, when's your birthday?
Oh, the stretched ears. I see. I was like, what are you talking about? But I get it now.
When's Kat's birthday?
Hasn't Kat's birthday been? Why? Why you ask?
I just got excited.
I don't remember. I
didn't
should have written the
realize.
date down. Wasn't it like...
People have birthdays like every year though.
That's a birthday, yes. They happen yearly. Birthday isn't until November. I was gonna say, don't you have like a late year birthday?
Yeah, I'd say freshly 26.
Freshly 26.
Just
See,
past 25.
you're saying you're pushing 30.
You're 25
Basically
last week.
freshly 26. Look at these chairs. Wow. Queen had 2 birthdays, so I've decided I've got 13.
One every month. And then your actual one.
Oh my god. I mean, may as well. Why not have multiple birthdays? Who can stop you?
And one for luck.
I like it like that. That's a good idea. Me and my dad have the same birthday. Oh my god.
That's so rude.
My family is kind of fun. I don't know if my sister's still here. I'm wondering if she's ever thought about this. But my mom's birthday is on the 4th. My birthday on the 8th. My sister's birthday on the 16th. It doubles every time. And it's in order of
And
age.
your dad's is the 32nd.
No, unfortunately my dad's birthday is the 13th, so he doesn't fit in at all. As a child, I thought about this a lot, and I tried to find a way where my dad fits in. He doesn't. We all have even numbers. His is uneven. We all have a birthday in a month with 31 days. He is a month with 30 days. Like, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, my dad doesn't fit in the birthday
Ours doesn't
situation.
work. Ours is 10, 13, 14, 14. Yeah.
10, 13, 14, 14? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
My family.
Oh! I gotta know family, but I can't say that.
Like my mum, dad, and sister.
I like these chairs, but I don't know if they match the
No,
vibes.
I don't like the yellow.
Aw, but I like the yellow. I like yellow. Some of us like yellow.
Yeah, but with all the red and looks like McDonald's.
That's so rude. How could you say that? yellow but different.
Yeah, that one's acceptable, yeah.
I knew you'd say that. Because you're a bully. Oh, that one's nice.
Can you do them all different?
Spotty cushions. Maybe?
We've got mismatching.
Families full of stuff like that. My mom and grandma have the same birthday. My dad and brother have the same birthday. And my sister and her daughter have the same birthday. Oh my god. That's so much! Like, chaos. At least you have like half of the normal amount of birthdays to remember. Just remember like half of them and then the other half will be the same. Used to share a birthday with an ex, but turns out I need more in common with someone than just the day you were born. Would you like to see toast? Yes, please. Obviously. Why is that even a question? I will. Maybe, but I need the wood colors to be the same, and I don't think this one has any with the same color. Unfortunately for you. These are all different brown. Ew! Okay, the only way we could make them all different colors is to do it like this.
I like the... Don't make a pattern though.
But I don't want any next to each other.
No.
That's the wrong one.
That's still a pattern.
Yeah, but how? You can't make a pattern without letting them be next to each other, and I will not allow that.
That's still a pattern.
Then everything's gonna be a pattern. I already don't like that this is like this. See, you can't. There's no way to escape it.
That's cute.
This is more the pattern than the other one was, but sure. I'll take it. There you go. Okay, show me the cat. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. Oh, so cute. I want to share, but I always get scared sharing the Discord calls because Kath will send things that will get me deleted off of the internet if I accidentally share them on stream. So I'm so sorry, but I will not be showing you the pictures. Okay, hold on. Rug. I like this color, but I don't know if it goes.
Doesn't.
Be nice. I just think that most of these swatches look like they're not soft. Like these look like they're not soft rugs.
It's like...
This one looks soft. This one looks maybe soft. This one looks soft. This one could be soft.
I always thought it's like that wood.
I know what you mean, but
Is it not?
I think so. But I just think that out of all the rugs, this one looks like it still could be fluffy. Even though I know it's not. The way I'm sitting is not good for my back. But I do it anyway because it's comfy. Until it's not anymore and I have to readjust again. See, but none of the other round rugs are really what I want. Unless we want a massive pumpkin. No. 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 Oh my god. This one is a little bit much, maybe? Or we just put... I mean, I guess this one's nice, but it might be a little large. Oh my god, I paged down instead of deleting. Didn't mean to do that. And now, change the color. See, I think that's nice. It's a little weird, but I think it kind of works that it's weird. Like, it kind of doesn't, but I don't mind. Or we could just keep this one, but I like the green. I think this house is meant to be a little weird. It's still Strangerville, so it can't be completely normal. That would be ruining the vibes completely. Nom 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 nom. I have class tomorrow. I feel so bad for my teacher because everyone in my class is so mean about this class And I don't get it because the teacher is so nice and he like actually tries to make the lesson interesting and no one cares. Like people will just sit there and like not pay attention and like constantly talk about how much they are bored and like don't want to be there. And I'm like, you are being so mean right now. And I don't get it. He is so nice. I study communication, but I'm currently taking a storytelling class because you need storytelling for communication. Haha. People care more about stories. We had to write like a corporate story and it was very hard. Also, the feedback we got from our teacher was, well, I don't know what it is, but this just doesn't like, it like works, but it doesn't work. But like, I don't know what you would change about it. So keep it like this. And we were like, I think that's good feedback. I don't know. Because some other people, he was like, oh, this was not really the problem. So you can use this as like a draft. Don't delete it. But like, you should start over. Which like would be a lot worse to hear. But like, I was a little bit confused. Communication like in a marketing sense. Yeah, exactly. Not like conversations. I don't know. I always feel like communication is like a very confusing way to describe it to people who like never thought about it that way. Cause like it makes sense when you explain it. Cause it's like every single way of communicating a product or like a service or something, like communicating a brand to people, like anyone. So, but like just communication sounds so dumb. Unless you do communication, you do not know what communication is. Exactly. It sounds stupid. When I was doing my minor in psychology, I had to explain it to everyone because everyone was like, what do you do? I don't actually know what you do. Sometimes I say like marketing or like advertising.
You should.
Because it makes more sense.
I tell people you do marketing. Because otherwise I get questioned. I don't want the attention not on me.
You don't want the attention not on you?
Yeah.
So you're upset that the attention is on me, even when I'm not there?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, interesting.
I'm not joking.
Anyway. I did a communication module in my degree. It was about like explaining science to non-scientists. Oh. Interesting.
I hope I don't.
It's got cats on it. That's so cute. Why have I never seen that before? It's from high school. Why did I not use this when I did my high school build? I built a whole high school and I don't think I ever used that. I don't know how that happened. This place needs stuff on the walls, but I don't know what.
How many photos?
I don't have any yet because my sim doesn't live here yet. I've just been building for the future. Made some great stuff. I made a documentary about rivers are cool. Oh. Exciting. I love learning about like random things. Like learning about the world and like humans and animals and why we do things and stuff. I find it so interesting. But every once in a while, learning about like the human body freaks me out. Thinking about bones? Ah.
There was people, when I was studying today, there was people sat by me and they were studying medicine and they were talking about like pregnancy and like what happens to your stomach and I was like
it's like all your organs move and I'm like no I will not be participating. Get that away from me. As long as your bones are inside of you, they are never dry. Anyway, besties, I need to go take my meds to get ready for bed. I like that you left us with that thought. Your bones are wet. Goodbye. Girlfriend's studying to become a doctor and some of the shit she tells me freaks me out. I'm like, how do you do this every day? Oh god. I think I would lose my mind if I'd learned too much about humans. What else would I do? Be nice? No, exactly. You wouldn't, though. I wouldn't expect anything else from you. I'm just saying. You're really just doing what you always do. Which is bring chaos. Training to be a nurse, and honestly, I have stories. I know at least one.
The one that I know, then no.
We don't know that story. I wish this rainbow flag was a little bit less rainbow, like neon bright. It's not neon, but you know what I mean? It needs to be more pastel or something. The one where someone shit in my bare ungloved hands? Yeah, exactly. I'm glad I already ate. I'm so sorry. I hope no one's having their dinner. Well, you're fine. You already knew the story, so it was fine. Do 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 do.
We don't really learn medical stuff in my degree. I mean, obviously we do.
You do
Now
a
that
lot
I
of
think
stuff
about it.
about like health though,
Yeah.
but also not really. Heather's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, we're predicting heart attacks right now. And I'm like, oh,
No, now we're doing lung cancer.
I know, I was giving an example. Oh my god, wrong wall. Go that way. Degrees Heather doing? Heather, what degree are you doing? Tell us about it.
Mathematics.
Maths. Like a smart person. I could never. Heather will tell me things and I'm like, uh-huh. I don't know what that means.
But I'm also doing...
Why did you make coffee?
Because I have a headache.
Weak. Sorry.
But I'm also doing biomedical and data science.
You're doing too much.
Thanks.
I don't know what trees grow here, but we need trees. Because a lot without trees is sad. This tree is really small. I want a big tree. We need this one. I made foamy noises. Biomed is the closest thing I have to understanding of the things you named. Valid. If I didn't hear about all these things all the time, I would not know what Heather's talking about ever. I hear about like random mathematicians and I was like, oh yeah, that one that did the things that are like music waves.
Fourier. Oh, you're so smart.
I know, right? And that's everything I know about Fourier. Yay! I was good at maths in school, but then I got too conceptual and brain hurty.
I loved maths in school and now I absolutely hate it.
You know why? Because you're doing like imaginary numbers.
No, that was the high school part.
You did that in high school. Well, I
Well,
didn't do that in
A-level.
high school.
We do it.
A-level's not high school, so don't make people feel stupid.
It is in the UK.
It's not called high school, it's called college.
Yeah, but until you're 18.
Yeah, so? You always brag about how A-levels is basically the first year of uni. And then every time that you want to feel like a genius, you're like, no, that's high school stuff. You should have known that already.
Okay, but Americans go to high school until 18, so I'm making a comparison.
Okay, well...
I'm saying we do A-levels until 18.
Sure.
Because if I was to say high school, that's when you're like 11. Obviously I didn't do it when I was 11.
Just because you start high school at 11 doesn't mean that every single part of high school gets learned at 11. Why is my laptop blowing up? That's good. Anyway, I was good at maths once, and then it became too hard, and I started failing every class, including maths. And then, in my last year, I went down a level and I did easier maths, and suddenly I was getting 8s in every exam, and I didn't even have to think about things. I was like a genius. I wasn't a genius. It was just easy. It was like, y is ax plus b. And I'm like, this, I feel like I should not be doing this at 18. Well, I wasn't 18. I was 17. But like, you know, why? I feel like this is a little bit too easy, maybe. Because you just fill it in and then it's correct. Like, it doesn't make any, like, it's, what am I meant to be doing? I don't, it feels very easy. Doing double differentiation out of the womb over here in the UK. Exactly. You get born and you know things. Apparently. The UK knows no peace. The fact that school systems are different in like every single country is so confusing. Because trying to have a conversation about like different, like about high school and like things like that, it's so complicated. Because in the Netherlands, it's very different. In like UK, it's different. In the US, it's different. It's different everywhere. You can never just have like a conversation without explaining the entire like how the entire system works. Because it's different everywhere and it makes no sense. Every country just has to think of something to be special. Because usually it's just like the US does something different. Maybe the UK does something different. Now everyone's being different. Why are we doing that? Luckily, most school systems are like similar enough that you can explain it by being like, oh, this would be like high school in the US. But, you know, still unnecessarily confusing. I felt smart until I met some people at my old job who were from China, and I hate to perpetuate stereotypes, but I don't think I could learn as much as they knew in 3 lifetimes. Oh my god. Some people just know too much. I'm like, I don't believe that you have space in your brain to take in any more information, and then somehow you do it. Like, I don't understand. Some people know too much. I don't trust it. Put some plants here. I feel like we could have gotten a pool, but we don't need it. Maybe we do. I don't know. A pool would be fun, but like we don't have that much space. Unless we want a small pool, but like what's the point of a small pool? If you're gonna have a pool, you need a real pool. Not like a square you can swim in. Because that's boring. Smarter than me in English and they'd only been learning the language for like 6 months. It's wild how that works though. I feel like one thing that I've noticed, because people will be like I've heard people say to me like, oh, your English is better than mine, and like I know that like most of the time people are joking about it, but like at the same time I have noticed that like with a language, if you grow up learning it, you never really think about the grammar of it. So then like you don't really see a lot of like non-native English speakers get like yours confused, like you are and yours, like your pants or whatever. Like I feel like it's mostly native speakers that mess those up, because like if you learn English, it's like obviously those things are very different. I don't know. That's one thing I've noticed, because I'm like, how do people keep messing this up? And then I'm like, probably because they never thought about it, because they never really had to, because they were just, you know, you grow up and you hear the language and then you just do whatever. Because I have the same with like Dutch. When people ask me like why, like Heather will be like, oh, why is it like this? And I'm like, I have no clue. It just is. I don't know if there's a rule for it, but I know it's like that, so it's weird how that works, isn't it? Languages are weird anyway. They're confusing and hard. Applaud people who learned English later in life and feel confident enough to speak it. I started learning English when I was like 11. We had our first ever English class when we were 10 or like maybe 9, but like our English class in primary school was like the class you had on a Monday afternoon, and like if anything else was happening, you wouldn't be doing the English class. So like most weeks it didn't happen. And then I know we had it when I was 11, because I definitely remember doing it at least once, but I did not speak any English, and I was like severely behind when I got to high school, because you had to take like one exam where they'd test like every single subject and they'd check like where are you compared to everyone else, and I was really bad compared to everyone else, and I was like, oh no. And then I was like, I want to learn how to speak English because I want to understand just everything on the internet. And now here we are. Within like a year, a year later you had to take all the same tests again, and then suddenly I was, I think, slightly above average in English, and I was like, this is what I get for watching all this Netflix. and all these YouTubers. Because I love YouTube. I watch a lot less YouTube now, but like, I watched YouTube obsessively. I watched like My Life as Ava and all those people when I could barely understand any English. And I would just randomly know like the words like Velcro and stuff. And like not normal basic sentences you need to live. Because I just watch DIY videos. And that's just how I learned how to speak English. Kind of fun, to be honest. Let's see. You can put some lavender by the windows. That's so cozy. So you ended up being alright at it. I speak so much English now. I think mostly in English. I've been ruined.
I tell her every day, speak Dutch, speak Dutch, speak Dutch. She doesn't.
See, but here's the thing. Speaking Dutch to people who you normally speak English to is equally awkward as speaking English to people you normally speak Dutch to. I don't like speaking English with my parents because I normally speak Dutch with them. I don't like speaking Dutch with you because I normally speak English with you. Do you dream in Dutch or English? I don't know because I don't dream that often, but probably English.
I have something to say here. Lika sleep talks in English, which suggests that she dreams in English.
I guess. Well, that's problem solved, I guess. Now we know. You got your answer. That's weird though, isn't it?
She'll just be like, the cat's dead.
The cat's dead?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You said that.
Oh god.
And I was like, what cat? What? I was like trying to get you to keep talking, and you're like,
See, you don't sleep talk, but you'll make noise. You like whine in your sleep.
No, I don't.
Because you'll do it in the morning when I'm awake and you're not awake.
Maybe because you wake me up.
No, but I'm not like doing anything. I can just exist in bed and not be moving. And then you'll like roll over and then you'll just be like, what happened? Was something wrong? And I know that she's not awake because I'll be like, Heather, what's up? And I just get no response. Kind of interesting, isn't it? You're a strange one.
I don't talk English.
Yeah, you don't speak words. I don't think you've ever sleep talked to me. So that's good. You've never like scared me by saying someone died. I love that I'm putting off furnishing because it's too hard, so I'm just placing rocks and plants. I need some peace, so we're just doing this instead. This needs something bigger, but I don't know what yet, so I'm putting it off as well. Maybe, but I don't know which trees go in this.
A really fat one.
There's not that much space though, because it's close to the house.
Do a fountain.
A fountain?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're being fancy.
Or like a garden decoration, like a bird bath.
Bird bath. How long have I been live for? 2.5 hours already?
Yeah, and it's nearly the end.
Oh my god! Is there anything exciting happening today? Probably not.
No. I think we voted.
Oh, we did. Yesterday in Love Island, it was talent show day. I don't know if you people care about Love Island. But talent show day is horrendous because I will tell you right now, most of these people don't have a talent. Or like not one that you can show off easily in a talent show. So they'll like sing. There's always, every single year, there's just one guy and he'll start singing some kind of love song and it's always not in the right time. Really just not just everything about it is wrong. It's like off key and everyone's just like yeah and kind of laughing and everyone on Twitter is like, what the fuck am I listening to? People is gaslighting one another, literally. It's funny because in the talent show they'll be like, oh my god, yes, they'll like hype each other up and then like 5 minutes before they started they were like, this person has been really weird, like I think they're playing a game, like I don't think they're here for the right reasons.
No one is there for the right reasons.
I know. No one's there for the right reasons. You got on Love Island for a reason. Okay? Don't lie to yourself. Love Island's Such a strange, strange show. The problem is, once you start watching, you can't stop. It's horrendous. Tree stump?
We have that in my garden.
This one has bunnies in it. I think. It looks a little bit too decorative, but it's fine. Just go to weird club nights in the UK. It appears on TV ads and stuff. Oh my god. But yeah, everyone's there for the brand deals. It's weird. It's also, the thing is, I feel like once you've been on Love Island, you can't like go back to your normal job. Like, these people will be like teachers. And I'm like, if you're a teacher to like 14-year-olds, you cannot go on TV and talk about your sex life. Like, I don't think that's allowed. I'm sorry. I don't think that's right. Like, didn't what's his name get fired once he was when he was at Love Island? Hugo. He was a teacher. We can have a wishing well. Anyway, he was a teacher and that didn't end well, so. Like, if you're a teacher and you want to keep your job, I don't think you would go on Love Island. I think you would be expecting that you're gonna get something out of it. Would I'm a teacher be growing up barely clothed women for the whole country to see? I would hate that so much. I think the concept of your teacher being on Love Island is really funny until you actually see it. And then you're like, whoa. It would have been funny, but I think it would be horrifying at the same time.
They're definitely not a teacher anymore.
Definitely not. I don't think any like person who hires people to like work with kids is gonna be like, oh, you were on Love Island? Yeah, sure. These people have not watched you on TV for the past few months. They're not gonna care at all that you're here. Like, if you put these people in front of a class, all of them are gonna know you, and all of them are gonna make fun of you, probably. So. Because I feel like even if you were, like, hot and loved by everyone, I don't think it's gonna work out well. That's gonna end up with some weird things. You shouldn't do that. Aren't Kai a teacher?
No, and Sunam, I think.
See, but are they high school teachers or... God. Weird that, isn't it? Why do teachers want to be on Love Island? Oh, absolutely not. I was talking like maybe they're like a professor in university or something.
Oh.
Because I feel like that's more acceptable. If you're dealing with adults, like, who cares? Like, if you're dealing with university students, I don't think it matters if you've been on Love Island. But if you're dealing with like 13-year-olds, it's a little bit different. Also, I feel like once you've seen all the things that people say on Love Island, you're kind of like, I don't really want this anymore. They say such weird things, and they're also usually kind of bad people on the show. Like, these people are just gaslighting in front of the whole nation. And no one cares. Love Island is so strange. It feels like a social experiment that just keeps happening and happening, and no one's doing anything, even though it keeps becoming more horrible. It's like everyone sees it going wrong, and they're just like, aw, let's do it again next year. See you next year. It's horrible. Let's see. The way that these people... I feel like everyone who was in Love Island and got, like, cheated on or, like, something, all of these people have like emotional damage. It's kind of English TV in a nutshell. I feel like so much of like English TV is bad reality TV where people get like serious trauma. Which is like not good. That will explain to you what the Jeremy Kyle show is. Heather, have you explained to me what the Jeremy Kyle show is? Yeah. I don't remember.
It's that program where they go on and they like argue things.
Oh, you did tell me about this.
DNA tests. Or like lie detector tests. But it got cancelled.
Good. Such weird shows going on. I don't, like, we definitely have weird stuff in the Netherlands, but I don't think, we have a Dutch version of Love Island. I've never watched it though, so I don't know if it's like equally bad, like gaslighting wise. Couldn't tell you. I don't know if I would be able to get through Dutch Love Island, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I could sit through it. First of all, Dutch people are not that funny. At least English people are funny. You can say whatever you want about British people, but they have good jokes sometimes. Also bad ones, but you know. The thing also with British TV, a lot of British TV, if you showed it anywhere else in the world, people would be like, what is this? Is it even fun? Like, what's funny about it? I don't know. I feel like there's just, like, you have so many game shows and so many just random things on TV where I'm like, I don't know if this would make sense if it was on TV in any other country. Because you're just really something else when it comes to TVs. Like, the stuff that's on TV in the UK is really just something, isn't it? Anyway, it's 9:45, so we'll save and exit, and then we'll go look for someone to raid. Anyway.
Do they have Dutch Love Island?
They do. I've never watched it, though. I don't know when it's even on. We could probably get recaps somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sure. Wouldn't work, because anything you say behind someone's back, you'd also say it to their face. You'd think so, but I'm not sure if that's completely true.
It's on Videoland.
Ugh. One of those subscription things.
And also it's Flemish.
Oh, Flemish? Do we not have Dutch? It's just Belgian then? I guess maybe Dutch people could also be on the Belgian one. So that might be right. This is the fun thing.
I don't know, because it says Netherlands. The first season of the Flemish version.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe there is no Dutch Love Island then. I don't know.
I get it. It's joint Netherlands and Belgium.
You know why that usually is? Because we don't have that many people. The Netherlands is small.
Start asking more people.
They need a bigger selection, okay? Seems a really great, really cozy vibe. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be live again tomorrow at the same time with some very different stream than this, probably, because we'll be doing some working and reading and stuff. But then on Thursday, same time, I'll be back with games. Probably The Sims, and then you'll actually see the gameplay of the sim we were building for. But thank you for hanging out. It was very nice. Where should we go? I have no idea. Who do we want to see? The Sims? Where do we want to be? We rated them last stream. Someone's playing Minecraft.
You always go to this one though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who to raid.
Searching the sim cosplay?
Maybe, but there's so many people who play The Sims that I'm scared of it. Because there's so much to scroll through. For Stardew, it's acceptable because there's less people. Any of these people speaking to you, Heather?
I don't know.
Rude. See, some people are doing just chatting streams, and then I'm like, I don't know what I'm joining in on. So then I get nervous. If I rated Emma Nicole, I don't know. Let's see. We can just go to Jessica's stream, it's fine. I think she got new overlays, which is very exciting. Anyway, I had so much fun today. Let's see. I should get my raid messages. Hello? Yeah. Do you want to get me my raid message? Is it the very beginning of stream? Yes. Okay, that's good. That's very helpful. Because sometimes I raid people and then they leave like 5 minutes later and I'm like, oh, that was so sad. Yeah, wait. I need to start the raid first. Okay. I need to change it so that it doesn't send as a reply. Because I can just change that. I just have to do it.
Why did you even make it a reply anyway?
Because it automatically does that when you set up commands. But it wasn't on purpose. Moobot just does that in the settings. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. I had so much fun. We talked about so many things. It was great. But yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. I never stream 2 days in a row. This is crazy. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me, and goodbye!